Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Third down play from the gun. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he makes the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Washington's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy.
He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Huskies have this offense rolling. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the play, it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes a handoff, it's Higgins. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Snagged out of the air. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Gets the back moving. On the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively?
Touchdown, Huskies! Fit it in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and short. Fights off a defender. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Trying to slam in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. He fires one deep down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught. Finds a crease at the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point here would tie the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit 000 in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rush is on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carney. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Husky! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guarantee.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Cradles it at the 35. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Washington wants to go quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Newton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Carney. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss.
Going to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He might want another play. play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move, he fires. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life, the true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don James. He would have loved to blitz this dude. So athletic from the linebacker position. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, thundering herd football. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Turning it on. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. The throw. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Washington coming to the line with another first down. The give from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
These teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they